the fact that I could be watching football with my son I never thought I'd be able to utter those words. I thought I was just on a path to death.
That's what legendary WSU quarterback Ryan Leaf thought as he sat in prison after being arrested in 2012 for breaking into a home in Great Falls, Montana, and stealing prescription painkillers. However, he says that his problem started much earlier than when he got addicted to opiates.
I will tell you this, I was a drug addict long before I ever took a drug. In that I know how a drug addict behaves. I was angry, I was judgmental, I was uber competitive.
That competitiveness is what drove him to become one of the greatest college quarterbacks ever, an All-American, a Heisman candidate, and an NFL draft pick second only to Peyton Manning. However, perhaps the most amazing part of Ryan Leaf's story is what he started in prison and finished once he got out, turning his life around.
It actually was the perfect example of being in a terrible place and circumstance and making a choice to do something positive and healthy with your lifestyle.
Leaf has since been touring the country, speaking to athletes at colleges such as Alabama, Texas A&M, and yes, even his college arch rival, the University of Washington. Tonight, he's speaking at his alma mater, Washington State. So what made him take the 140-mile detour to speak at Southridge this morning? An old friend.
So Ryan and I have known each other for most of our lives. In fact, I can't even really remember because my mom and his mother were college roommates in nursing schools. And so we were at lunch with my wife and my kids, and he just goes, I come speak, because with the radio gig and the Pac-12 gig, he's now going to be up in Pullman a little bit more.
Leaf didn't have to be at Southridge this morning at 8:30 a.m. to speak, but the desire to share his story with as many young minds drove him to it. He talks about going the extra mile for things like that in his speeches, and from what we can see, he's setting the example himself. Austin Getz, SWX.